What's up, motherfuckers? It's Booty. Today we're gonna be playing Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, and we're gonna try to get as far as we possibly can. Now, before I start the game, because I'm gonna have to shut the fuck up for the cutscene and all that crap, I'm probably gonna have to, edit the audio, because I literally, just got this game in the mail today. I just slapped it on my PS4. I've kind of had a love-hate relationship with Dark Souls 2. I had it on the Xbox 360 a couple years back. I've beaten it twice. I've never played the DLC. And I'm like, I kind of didn't like Dark Souls 2, but let's see if my mind will change when I play it on the PS4. And Scholar of the First Sin, for those who don't know, includes all the DLC. Supposedly, there's changes to enemy placements, all kinds of weird alterations throughout the game. Honestly, it sounds like it's kind of a dumpster fire with the way the game's design has been altered, but fuck it. I'll save the opinions for myself, see if I like it, or whatever. So, without any further ado, let's shut the fuck up and get our adventure started, shall we? And I apologize if you hear the creaking from my chair. I need to get a new chair at some point. This is fucking annoying. But, whatever, let's go. Oh yeah, I gotta take care of this. I definitely want blood. This is not a PG show, for those who didn't realize that. And yeah, always display. I'm not sure if this will actually make any difference at all, because the game is notoriously not fucking dark at all, but I'll put it right there for now. I remember there was this huge controversy about, oh, we're gonna make torches a thing, and then they're like, oh yeah, we decided to not do it for some reason. Cinematic effects, what the fuck does that even mean? Camera, auto, adjust. Yeah, I don't know exactly how that works. I've never liked the camera in Dark Souls when it comes to colliding with the geometry. It gets really annoying. They had this in Dark Souls 3 as well, and I kind of messed with that a couple times, but it feels shitty regardless, so long story short, try not to have that happen. Oh yeah, I definitely want auto-target off. That is cancer. Wait. This game has voice chat? What the fuck? I did not know that. So is that a thing for co-op? For some bros or whatever? Cross-region play. I'm actually offline, so that's pretty irrelevant shit. And I think everything else is fine. Oh, online mode is initiating? Because it said it was offline. Well, whatever.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
One thing I will say about this cinematic is I absolutely love the atmosphere that it establishes. And I actually really like how it's different from the generic roll call from like the other Souls games. It's creepy and weird.
Like a moth drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
And there we go. I guess if there is one thing you can complain about when it comes to that cinematic is it's really not clear what the fuck is happening. But to make a long story short, we've got the Curse of the Undead, and we've basically come to Drang Lake seeking a cure. But the way it's written and like the dialogue and everything is like, what the fuck? Huh. Okay, so like there is one thing that I heard about one of the changes made to Dark Souls 2. I don't remember this on the 360, but supposedly the movement is a little bit different. And I guess there is like this weird kind of... how should I say it? There's like a delay when I'm trying to turn around. Like you see how my character is like doing that? So like if I want to turn... or I guess it's fine, I don't know. Maybe it was just a thing on the PC. And I have no idea, even with the plot explained to me, I really don't understand what that entire sequence was, aside from like the information we're supposed to get from it. But like, what is this place? Why did we jump into a whirlpool to get into Drang Lake? What's up with these rocks? Like, there's nothing like this in a Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls 1. Anyways, we go out here. We got some creepy bones and shit. There should be, like, animals or something. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, I really don't want to attack those things. They're like... I really can't tell what those are. They're like dogs or something. And there should be an item. I think it's on the right side over here, actually. I guess they're just picking off the meat off the bones and everything. So, a little bit more about my history with Dark Souls 2. This was technically my first experience with, the Dark Souls series. But I literally only played to, like, the end of this first little area. The betwixt. I tried to play it on PC, I downloaded it, I'm like, okay, fuck this. My computer can't handle it. And we're gonna be going back over here, but... yeah, just keep that in mind. We'll probably go back there, like, immediately, because fuck it. Or I can be a huge badass and go over there anyways. You know, I do feel like kind of just YOLOing this LP. And I actually do take back what I said. There's definitely something slightly different about the movement. I don't know if it's gonna matter much long-term, but... I guess you could say that in the other Souls games it feels a lot snappier when you're playing like Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3. I think it was in Dark Souls 1. I don't remember Dark Souls 1 having weird momentum. It's kind of hard to explain if you haven't played it. This is our first official enemy in the game. Although I guess technically this cannot be your first enemy. And I think there's an item over there, but I'm not sure. Okay, do we have anything in terms of items? We got this. Oh shit, are you fucking serious? Suck my dick, bitch. Oh. Okay, there is one thing that I'm absolutely terrified of when it comes to this particular enemy. He has this fucking ridiculous grab. With, like, the most broken hitbox you've ever seen in your life. It's like 5 times as large as it looks on the screen. It's really dumb. And what did we even pick up? I was so... whoops. Oh, right, the touchpad is how you access this. Did we just get the gold pine resin? I feel like that's what we picked up. I'm not sure. I was kind of panicking, but yeah, anyways. Here we go, more cutscene action. Old people memes.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
I love the music in this scene.
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
Alright. And this is the only Souls game that... well, I guess Bloodborne kind of... actually, no, Bloodborne did not do anything like this. Let's just go with booty. Fuck it. So, if you guys have seen... okay, hold on.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Okay, now we can actually think about how we're going to be doing the character. Now, I already know what my build is going to be. It's going to be like a heavy roll, dexterity kind of thing. I was thinking of doing, like, a sorcery thing, because I never play sorcery in these games. Dark Souls 3 was actually the first one where I bothered using sorcery. It was kind of hit or miss. And I hear that sorcery in this game is pretty good, but I might save that for Dark Souls 1, if I ever get the remaster for that game. And I am not super sure what stats are what. Okay, so the hand is dexterity, that's endurance, that's health, or vigor, whatever the fuck. Intelligence, I kinda, long term I definitely want to put points into vitality so I could do the good old fashioned fashion souls and all that fucking nonsense. Actually, fuck it, let's do deprived. I'm probably gonna regret that, but whatever. Now, what do I want to use? A petrified something? I don't remember what this is. I know what the rest of this shit is, but I don't remember what the petrified something is. If I recall correctly, it's kind of similar to like the witch's ring. Not in terms of like letting you speak to a certain NPC, but I'm pretty sure you use it to like unlock a path you wouldn't be able to otherwise. And in Dark Souls 3, the seed of the Tree of Giants was basically just to stop invaders by making the regular enemies attack them. I don't know if it works the same way in this game. Homeward Bone, only one effigy. Yeah, let's go with this, because I don't remember what this is. And then... okay, how do I switch? Wait. Okay, it does save it. I was trying to do the right bumpers to switch, but that didn't exactly work. I think I'm gonna try to do like a straight up character. I'm not gonna do like some meme shit. Where I'm gonna try to make Shrek or whatever. And wow, I forgot how fucking limited... yeah, I forgot how limited the system is. I guess I'll go with Ponytail, because I like Ponytail. Go with black hair, all about that edgy shit. This is not a great ponytail. It's an okay ponytail, but... yeah. Eye color, I want to try white, because white is cool. Usually, although in this case it looks really fucking creepy. So, I don't know, maybe I won't do it. Maybe this, maybe that's fine. I really want to change the face. The face is disturbing me. What should my home... what the fuck is this? Yeah, this looks like a troll or an ogre or something. Okay, that's normal looking. Now, I don't know what these fucking eyes are. Is this supposed to be an Asian? I'll go with that. Where's the face? Okay, it's in advanced settings. Oh god. Do they not have like a generic face picker on here? Am I actually gonna have to like make all these super specific alterations? Oh god. This face is way too masculine. I honestly really hate the character creation system in Dark Souls, because it's so convoluted. Like, some people think that's a good thing, but I play games like Final Fantasy XIV, and it's a lot more simple there. And it feels like most of the time, I mean, you can do some really good characters in this thing, but a lot of the time it's like, you just create horrifying abominations that make no sense. Because you have a little too much power over every tiny detail. Like, what the fuck? Like, look at this. We got this fisheye freak. Yeah. I'm trying to find, like, just the right balance, you know? Okay, so... one criticism I have of this system is... in Bloodborne, and I'm pretty sure in Dark Souls 3, you can press, like, the left and right bumpers to, like, speed it up. And it goes over digits of, like, 10 every time you press the button. So you can just hold it down and it gets to where you want it to be a lot quicker. But this game doesn't appear to have that. Which means I have to actually slowly move this fucking meter. So, like, every time I play this game, this looks like the prettiest one. The prettiest hairstyle. Everything else is like, what the fuck? Okay, we got this short bus hairstyle. We've got... I don't even know. And we've got crew cut, like we're gonna get a class picture, or whatever. And messy. I just really hate this particular kind of ponytail. Like, what the fuck are the things poking out on the side? It looks terrible from up front. Can I really not alter this beyond, like this? Let's go for like a dark kind of brunette thing. Maybe I can change my eye color. That's not eye color. This might be fun. This might be fine. Fine. You're so fine, you blow my mind. I can't even tell the difference with that meter. And this is an okay looking character, not great. I fucking suck at this thing. I usually have to like look up a walkthrough or like a guide for good character designs.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know.
Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Hee XD. This game is hard, by the way. I never liked how on the nose that fucking cutscene is about the developer's intentions with this game, but whatever. Let's talk to these people and then we'll get a move on.
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom.
Alright, I actually really need to edit the fucking sound, because it's way too loud. I think... Okay, I'll keep it like that for now, and if there's any more problems, I'll adjust it again later. Hopefully it won't be like my Eternal Ring LP where I underestimated the in-game volume.
My name is Millibeth. The old women were once firekeepers. I am here to look after them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on.
These same ones? So, like, how come they're not tending a regular fire? Aren't firekeepers kind of, like, forced into their position anyways? Because of that, the fucking religion with the way of white, or the way of blue, whatever the fuck they're calling it. Human effigy. Okay, that's cool. Okay, she's just having a blast. Okay, Grandma's off her meds again.
You must go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse, but if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again with a clean slate.
Maybe they're all high, that would make sense. But yeah, she's actually implying that you can come over here and redo all of your stats. As far as I remember, you can only do that once in one playthrough, but I might be wrong. I only remember one place in the entire game that has, like, I think they call it a soul vessel that lets you do this. Yeah, they're totally high right now. And we have nothing more to do back there, actually, and I'm not gonna kill the ogre for no reason, so... let's rock and roll, bitches. Wait, how do I... Actually, didn't I get items? I'm pretty sure... Wait, what? Am I crazy? I remember getting an item at this point, usually. Maybe it's just for... this class. We're not gonna use that. I never understood the point of burning one of these in here. You can just use it as a regular item. And I'm gonna try to keep my item box clean, actually. And we're not... yeah, I guess I'll hang on to it. Do I really not have anything more? Alright. This is gonna take getting used to, because... if I recall correctly, the start button brings up the inventory in Dark Souls 3, and I think Bloodborne? I've been playing a lot of Neo too, though, and in Neo, they have it like that, where you press the touchpad and that's the inventory. Speaking of which, before we get much further, let's take a look at the item descriptions. Let's take a look at this, first of all. Is this even a usable? No, it's not a consumable, even though it's literally in the consumable slot. An unidentified, petrified object, pleasant to the touch, despite its looks. A rare and peculiar thing, to be certain. But one without a known purpose. Okay, that's cool. Cool story. And this is a really terrible health item that you only really use for trading. And Bone of Order. You will be punished for fleeing from other worlds. However, this charm will disperse the ire directed at you, but sins are not easily buried. And there's no telling if you will be let off so easily next time. So, okay, I don't remember this being a thing in Dark Souls 1, 3, or Bloodborne. Apparently it's bad to leave another player's world, which is dumb to me, but whatever. A symbol of farewell. Yeah, that's what brings you back. That's the AFK item. Dark sign induces death. Do what you must to gather the pieces, wrapping them into some semblance of a whole before the will to do so fades. And this is the humanity from Dark Souls 1. But it's just an effigy in this universe. Just kind of weird to me. Because in the first game, humanity is like a very literal physical object that you can hold in your fucking hand. So how do they even make this effigy magic, I guess? Because it's like kind of a living thing in Dark Souls 1 if you play the DLC. And this, I understand why they did it, but this is straight up one of the fucking dumbest things I've ever seen in my entire life. Just the spam of fog doors. That's a great view, by the way. I know that they're doing it to, like, separate parts of the tutorial, but, like, give me a fucking break. I don't even have a weapon. Did I fuck up? Am I supposed to not have a weapon? Well, I can still attack this guy, so I guess it's fine. I feel like a fucking dumbass right now. Maybe they'll give me one. In one of these rooms. Oh yeah, let's give an honorable mention to the best thing Dark Souls 2 ever did to the series. You know that brooding autism of the run and jump button being on the same button in Dark Souls 1? For some reason they brought it back in Bloodborne. I don't fucking know why. But yeah, you just hold down the sprint button, you press on the left analog stick, and there you go. You jump. Nothing awkward about it at all. Beyond the fact that it's a pathetic bunny hop. I don't know what the fuck this is. That's barely a jump. And this game actually does have platforming in it. For some reason. Even though the platforming in this game is probably the worst it's ever been in the entire series. Yeah, shove my fist right up his ass. Dark fisting. Scholar of the first. Ass. I don't fucking know. Apparently you can light these up. I think it gives you an achievement, but I'm not sure. Otherwise, there's like no reason to do that. And okay, I was correct. Here's our first weapon. Pretty good deck scaling. Good shit, good shit. Oh, I love that sound. Alright. Hell yeah. We can double-hand it too, to be a cool guy. Or a cool girl. Extra damage. Aw yeah. And my favorite thing to do in these games is a two-handed weapon, and then you do this. Just spam it, man. I'm dancing. I'm fucking dancing, bruh. Alright, let's get moving. And that just tells you how to switch. I know how the games work, so I don't give a fuck. Backstep, which is one of the most worthless things ever put in a Dark Souls game. I don't think it's ever been useful in any of these games. But it's there. For memes. Wow, this is weird. I'm used to holding up a shield. Life gem. The most overpowered thing in the entire game. We'll burn it when we need to. Move camera. And here we go, the trading spot.